Hello, lovely, lovely, lovely lot. Get my chat up. Come on then. Puppy. Tico and I are snuggled up because it's cold. Actually, it's not too bad, is it, Tico? It's quite nice. Got the heated blanket on. There you are, Tico. You can be on the telly. Look. Say hello to people. Hello, George. Hello, Tony. Hello, Daryl and Keith. Hello, Aidan. How is everybody? Tico and I are chilling out. It's chucking it down with rain. It's a very windy, wet day. Well, evening. Hello, Stitching Time. How are you guys? Do we have Mr. and Mrs. Stitch with us? I forgot to bring my PJs, so I'm having to go to bed in my clothes. So I'm still wearing my Worm's Eye Beauty shirt. I want to come under the covers, Tico. I want to get snuggly under the blanket. Finished your van today, putting the solar panels on the top. Yay! You're so close to going camping. Excellent. No, Daryl, I was hoping you were going to make me the hot chocolate. I thought you were offering. You're not offering? I'm going to have to make myself a cup of tea, I think, soon. You're not going to make me tea, Daryl, or a hot chocolate. It's so nice in this van with the rain coming down and the wind blowing. And we're so snuggly in here. I did just kick the dog out for a wee. He was not impressed. Thanks. Take it. Look, I am using your mug, although it's a bit empty at the moment. I need to give it a little rinse. Ready for my next cup of tea. I've got a bowl of water next to me. And my towel to dry everything on. I'm getting the hang of, you know, having everything out and, you know, functioning. Having things where I need them. Getting the hang of it. Oh, and chocolate too. Thanks. Thanks. Sadly, note Mrs. Stitch is at a hen do getting peed. Oh, and you've got a bad back. Ouch. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. You are really going to love it. Tico and I have had a really lovely day today. We've just... I'm going to put my hair back up because it's all weird. I'm going to put my hair back up. Yeah, Tico and I have had a lovely day. We're in Wiltshire. We did Seven Ache Woods, I think it was. And we did Avebury. It was a very quick zoom round Avebury. Literally just to use the toilets and go for a walk. And then we had to come and find somewhere to camp up. So... And because I'm a good person, I'm not going to tell you guys where I am. Other than I'm in Wiltshire. Wet and windy Wiltshire. I am so looking forward to a trip with you guys, Daryl. I miss you guys. I do. I really miss you guys. And I can't wait to come camping. I mean, it's fun on my own, but... I need my camping fix with you guys. Skrilla. How is Skrilla? Avebury's so lovely. It is lovely. We had a nice walk around the stones. Literally, I think we're literally only there an hour. Literally. I mean, how many times did I say literally? Like, literally so many times. Yeah, we did. We had a nice walk around the stones. We had a walk around the woods. And then I had to give the dog a bath. Well, actually, it was a forest. But I had to give him a bit of a bath because he was not getting in my van. That's the problem when you've got a low-lying belly. You get it covered in mud. So he had a bit of a warm bath before he got back in the van. Wrapped him in a towel, dried him off. Been totally spoilt, this dog. I've got my heated blanket on underneath. This is going to make such a difference. It's not very big, but laying on it is warming me up. It's perfect. We're going to go for a bit of a drone flying, are you? Yeah, you see, if you've got a van, you've got to have a drone. I shall not have a drone because I can't fly the things. This is my new van. Yes, my new van. Yeah, this is my new van. Mine garden, hello. I am in my van. I am at the top of a wet and windy park up in Wiltshire, getting blown about. We will have to do a live next month when we go away. I don't know if the messages just come through, but Dan's just said all looks good. I've just had a message come through, Daryl. So that will be fun. We'll have to do a big group live stream from our location. It's night time. How cold is it? I do actually have a thermometer. Hold on. Sorry, Tico. The temperature is it's supposed to tell me the temperature as well as other things. I just want the temperature. Okay. I'm trying to work out. It's on my carbon monoxide. Oh, 15 degrees. It's 15 degrees in my van currently. I'm being a bit naughty and I'm having fizzy pop. Never have fizzy pop, but tonight I'm having fizzy pop. Have hiccups. I went about 3 years without drinking any fizzy pop. And now I've had fizzy pop a couple of times in the last few months. Pippa's van, my peace lady. Yeah, it's lovely. Hi, Chris. How's things? My sister's up your way. She's my sister, my nephew, my sister-in-law are in Yorkshire. That's why I've got one dog. They're not taking their dogs to Yorkshire. The other dog is with Lee. You've crashed 2 drones. Excellent. It is very hippie in here. It is very hippie. So look, I just have to show you, for those of you who haven't seen my ceiling, that is my ceiling. I'm living under mushrooms. It's my artwork that I have up. I like this one. It's got a wrap on it so you can't see it very well. And then there's my other one over there. It's all very hippified. All very hippified. This is our retirement. Hello. Literally stopped in to say hi. Glad to see you camping in your van. Poorly finger. Yeah, I tried to ignore the fact that I cut my finger quite badly on an apple corer spiralizer peeler jobby yesterday when I was making crumble. I put a bit of tape on it, like you know, micropore tape on my finger, and ignored the fact that it was quite a deep cut and was like, it'll be fine. I did kind of cut the blood supply off, so I think that's why it stopped bleeding. And then I tried to do my shoelaces up on my walking boots when I got to the forest earlier on, and just gently caught it, moved the plaster, and that was enough to open it up, and then blood would not stop. So I was actually just thinking, this is sliding, I ought to check it. See, it's still very big. I don't know if you can see the cut, but it has stopped bleeding. It's a quite a deep wound. I'm trying to ignore the fact it's a deep wound. If you ignore the fact, it's not a problem, okay? Just keep putting bandages on it. Oh, great, that's good. Not heard from Dan, so that's good news. Yes, he's literally just replied to our group message. Enjoy watching new vanners. Learning the curve is very interesting to me. Yes, the learning curve is quite interesting. I feel like I'm managing things better because I've done things like put my milk in a thermos so that, because obviously I can't get to the fridge because the bed's out. I did forget to leave the soap out, so I can't wash my hands properly, but I've got a bowl of water here which I can use for, you know, just rinsing my hands off when I go to the toilet. I've taken the water caddy out so I can make tea. I've left the camping stove up because I figured why not, may as well just leave it up and then I can make tea as and when I want. I've left the window open very slightly in the front, even though I've got a curtain up. The window is very slightly open. One, to let some air in, and two, because when I cook and have the stove on, I don't want to carbon monoxide us. Toilet is set up at the end of the bed. The dog's water is here. He's just been out for a wee, so I'm hoping we'll get away with that being the only one that he's going to need until the morning, but we'll see. But it's very wet out there. I don't think it's going to want to go out again. So yeah, I'm kind of getting around what I need to do before I pull out the bed, and you know, how to make it work. Bash it, Pip. Bash what? What should I have done? I'm a bit behind, aren't I? You're a goth and a hippie. They're both cool. Yeah, see, hippie is cozy. It is. Lots of colour. It just makes you feel cozy. Pippi is chilling in Pip's van. Yeah. Now, what was it you called these, Daryl? Pip's preambles? No, that wasn't it. Pippa's preambles, Pip's. Can't remember now. What did you call them? Andrew, hello, hello. How is the weather with you? It is grotty here. Art by the Sea Festival. Oh, nice. Do you know what? I very nearly drove to the sea. I was so tempted to just keep going and go to the sea. I kind of had this urge to be near the sea, but I'm glad I didn't. Ginger Pepsi. Ginger Pepsi? Oh, I don't know about that. Wet and windy here. Yes, I am. Just another one-nighter. But then Campervan Tales, myself and Dan from... What is Dan's channel now? Tales from VW? No, DW. He's had a name change again. Tales from DW. Used to be Haunted Cottage. Anyway, we're all going away next month. And then Campervan Tales and I are going away the following month. 2 weeks later, actually. Making the most of van life before it gets absolutely freezing out there. You like the decor? Thank you. I'm loving the decor too. That wicked, that scene. I'm feeling so proud with this ceiling. I sewed the stuff. I cut it to the right size, added pom-poms, added Velcro. Brendan did help me. I was getting stressed, and in the end I said, do not leave me because it's working with you here. But I got it right and it looks great. I'm so pleased. I used the sewing machine. That's quite a big thing for me. Lila, hi. How are you? I am part of the finger gang. Yeah, well, I've already done it once with the squirrel bite, which is still healing, I might add. Look, I've got a bump now on my finger. I don't know if you can see. It's slightly deformed where the squirrel bite was. Look. I have an actual bump on my finger. And now I've cut this one. Poorly finger. God, I must be really behind. Let me catch up. Mushroom season. Might indulge myself for the first time in a decade. Yeah. Brian, hello. How are you? At least the squirrel didn't get your finger this time. Well, there were some killer squirrels out there today. They were throwing nuts on my van earlier on, because then I saw them come down the tree. Everyone's saying hello to everyone else. Temp meter. Yeah, it's actually a CO2 meter. Alex, hello, hello. Rain here in Bournemouth. Carbon monoxide is heavier than air, so as long as you have an opening low down, it should ventilate. I don't know. Carbon dioxide is heavier, is it not? I don't know. It's just my window, my car window. I don't know. Bob, hello, hello. How would I miss type and drop? Yeah, I was wondering if you'd just forgotten Tor's name. Good thing to Google. Greg, hi. How are you? Yes, I'm having a live moment. C-Dub, everyone's popped in. 15 people here. Poor Tor. Oh, I think, have I caught up? I am so loving my awesome van. Really loving it. It's so cozy. I was just saying it's chucking it down with rain out there, but it's just so cozy. So cozy. Don't use a bandsaw axe. Don't worry. I am scared of things like bandsaws. Thank you, Brian. I'm glad you're here to come say hi to us. I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do. I've got Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, signal. So I may as well make the most of it. Sad news, saw a squirrel killed today as it was crossing the road. Oh, that is sad. We had some idiot drivers on the way. There was this car overtook me and the car, no, overtook me, nearly ploughed into a car coming the other way, and then the car was pulling out of the junction, and because this one was going so fast it overtook me, nearly ploughed into the side of the other car, and then overtook two cars on a blind bend further up the road. I was not impressed. I'm happy you caught me as well, C-Dub. It's nice to have all you guys. I love watching your videos, and it's nice to have you here to chat to. Dodgy info. Don't quote my health and safety stuff. You might be right. My science is I need my Brendan here. My Brendan would know the weight of what you call it. So I think as long as I've got some ventilation, which I have, and my alarm's not going off, I'm gonna hope I'm okay. I do have an alarm though, so you know. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate that. 19 people in here. So carbon monoxide is heavier. There you are. It is heavier. You're right. It is heavier. Well, it can sit under my seat then, can't it? It can go down there somewhere. We were laughing at the bandsaw, not the poor squirrel. Well, squirrels can be killer squirrels. Made me think I'm going to go and check it out. Yeah, no, it is a very good point. Safety points are good points. Yeah, we shouldn't have Daryl and Keith near. There was the week. It was Daryl's son cut himself with an axe. 2 days later, Keith cut himself with a bandsaw. And another 2 days later, I got attacked by a squirrel. And we were like, third time's a charm, right? What time is it here? 10-ish, I think. 21:44. What's that? Nearly 10. Quarter to 10. Oh, have I actually caught up with the messages? Yes, I caught up. Moron drivers are always so sorry. I don't. You know what? I'd literally just recovered from nearly having this head-on collision because I was like, he was right next to me and there was a car coming. So I just kind of gone, oh my God, that was nearly a head-on collision. That would have been horrible. And then I had to slam on my brakes again because he almost ploughed into a car coming out of the junction in front of me. And I was just like, oh my God. Like determined to take us out. He really was. Caravanning with the Coxes. You're not late at all. There is no time frame on this at all. I am literally just hanging out for the evening. It's very nice. Have the police charged the squirrel with anything yet? No. But there is no squirrel left to charge with anything because unfortunately the squirrel didn't make it. He had broken his spine. So he may have deformed my finger. But yeah, he's he is no more, sadly. We did try to help him. 4:44 here in Toronto. Happy hour. Oh yeah, 4:44. That's many fours. You're only going to be generating carbon monoxide by using the stove, and it will take prolonged usage. That's good. So making a cup of tea is going to be okay. I did use my Ridge Monkey today that Daryl and Keith bought me. Camper Van Tales bought me a Ridge Monkey when they delivered my van to me. They'd got me this goodie box. If you haven't seen, then check out my video and check out their channel, because they've also got a video of me getting my van. And they did me a lovely goodie box, and it's got a Ridge Monkey in it, and I used it to cook my dinner today, and it was lovely. Really lovely. Easy to clean. Very impressed. Tico picked up the bits I dropped, because actually trying to get it onto a bowl out of a Ridge Monkey is not very easy. I'm not burning incense at the moment. I'm not. I have owed dog in here. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, yeah. R.I.P. Squirrel. I know. We did try. Actually, it is owed to dog. You just stunk. I haven't bought any levelling ramps. It is something that is on my list, but at the moment I'm just parking on as many sort of straight areas as I can. I parked a bit further up the road earlier on and then went, I am really on the wonk. This will not do. So I've parked on a slightly, well, it is a lot flatter bit. Certainly nothing that I would notice. The water's pretty level in the bowl, so I think I'm pretty even. But yeah, that's on my list of things that I might have to get hold of. Tico probably could have cleaned the Ridge Monkey for me. He was definitely clearing up the peas that I dropped. He was having a good old snuffle. Do you know what? I probably could have eaten out of the pot. But I don't have any plastic cutlery. I've only got metal cutlery, and I didn't want to scratch it because it's non-stick. So I was trying to be careful. Thank you, Hairy Vagrant. I'm loving my van too, if I'm honest. I would like to be modest about it, but I'm loving it. I'm so happy in my van. Oh, you've got levelling ramps. I mean, space is something that I've got to be careful with. So I do have to, you know, there's not a lot of space in this van. It is only a diddy van. It is blame the dog time. No, I can assure you that is the dog and not me. I wouldn't have commented if it was me. Fingers. Yeah, fingers. Can't pick my nose now, can I? I know, it was gross. I'm sorry. You can hear the rain. It's so good, isn't it? Such a nice sound. And where I am, I've had 1 or 2 cars go by, with lads in, I might add, with booming music. I think there's a farm at the end. I don't think there's anything else. As long as I don't think I'm a local drug dealer or something. Come knocking on the van. Can I have some special mushrooms? I do have special mushrooms. Look, up there. Thank you. C-Dub, do I know your name? Am I allowed to know your name, or should I just call you C-Dub? That's fine too. A natural in my van. That's so sweet. Thank you. I'm having to sleep in my clothes. So I've got my Worms Eye View t-shirt on because I forgot my pajamas. Rained all morning in East Nevada. Snow tonight. Does Nevada get snow? Wow. I always imagine it to be too hot. Apparently it's snowing near Vancouver. Is it Vancouver? I think it's Vancouver. Oh, Bob's off. Just got home from the apple orchard. Got to get the slicing for the dehydrator. Don't slice your finger. I made that mistake yesterday. All for the apple crumble that I desired. It was good apple crumble. It was really hard to make it though with something wrapped around your finger so you didn't bleed in the crumble. So yeah, basically don't cut yourself, Barb. Someone got it. What did I miss? Was it a joke? Did I miss a joke? I got it. Where am I? Discovery World. Hello, hello. Sublime Views. No, not another squirrel bite. It's got nothing to do with squirrels. I sliced it on an apple corer spiralizer jobby, making crumble last night. It's quite a big, well, it's quite a deep cut, and I'm trying to ignore the fact it's a deep cut. In the high desert. Sounds hot, doesn't sound cold, but I know deserts can get really cold. See that finger plaster? Yeah, see? Look at that. I just don't want my fingers, do I? 24.47. What's that? We have to go in a minute. No! Got to watch our video that we have just edited before we publish it. 5 more minutes. Ooh, that'll give me something to watch later. What is this one about? I'd like to know. What delights do I have from Campervan Tales? 21.47. Why are you giving me numbers, Alex? I've done that too, Pip. Hurt. Yeah, it does. It's one of those spirally things that you do this, and unfortunately I pulled it back through the Dewberry Whatsit, realised I'd still got the core on the end, so I went to pull the core off and caught my finger on the bit that cores it. So it just went straight into the side of it. Stupid woman. No, it's not in the van. This was last night back at home. It's one of these things you stick to the side and it's like a... If you saw my video, not yesterday, the day before, I think it was, we made a crumble then as well. We got a lot of apples. And Brendan was going with it and then pulling the cords. I should have just called him to do it, because he managed the whole thing without cutting anything apart from the apples. And I ended up chopping my finger. Hello, Syntax. How are you? Long time no hear from. How's things? My poor princess. I know. How will the kingdom go on? I am trusting you, Sir Blind Views, with running it while my poor finger heals. Don't be too harsh on the little minions, will you? Be nice to the what are they called? Peasants. I don't want a revolt in my absence. Saint Just. When you kept saying St. Just, I thought you were talking about St. Jude. Is that right, St. Jude's? And then I didn't realise there was a place called St. Just. Didn't know you could cut yourself with an apple slicer. I could cut myself on a blunt spoon. I'm sorry, I'm just rubbish. Joke at 21.47. If I scroll back there, I'll never find it. I'll tell you what I want. You lot can help me choose, actually. Oh, Tico. That got you interested, didn't it? Where's the other ones gone? Where did the other ones go? Have you eaten a packet of my crisps? I was going to say you can help me choose which crisps I eat, but it would appear I've lost a packet. So, flame grilled steak it is. Oh, look, now you're interested. Oh, now you're interested. To watch that video, yes. You just cut the apples. That's what you meant to do. Bye, this is our retirement. Thanks for popping by. Keeping me company. Hello, Julie. How's things? If it's sharp, someone's going to get cut. It's always going to be me. Why, thank you, Blind Views. You do that. You take control. Felt awful this morning. Last night got a cold or something. Oh no. Oh, Epsom salt bath. I am missing my bath tonight. That is the only thing about being away in the van is I don't have my bath. Oh no, I hate it when you get a cold and you can't taste stuff. Yeah. Did you notice how he popped up there, Daryl and Keith? Yeah. He's got his eye on this. I want to say, look, would you like one, Tico? Tico, would you like one? Come on then. Come on then. Your mummy better not be watching me feeding you junk. Hello, wandering haggis. And they worry about the blind guy cutting his fingers off. No, you're probably more careful than I am. Oh, Discovery World's got a new house. Very nice. I don't have crisps very often, but there's something about being in my van means I'm drinking Coke and eating crisps. It's like, it's holiday, so it doesn't count. But if I'm out in my van a lot, it's soon going to add up, isn't it? Camper van tails. It has a bath in it. A van with a bath in it. That's my kind of van. Oh, this is my sister's dog. So they're in Yorkshire in their father-stroke-father-in-law's van with my nephew. So they've gone away for 4 days and they've not taken the dogs. So Lee has got one dog back at home with him and I've got little dog with me. I am not a Twiglet fan. I love Marmite. Don't like Twiglets. But I don't think Twiglets taste like Marmite. I know they're meant to. Alright, Alex, here you go. Here you go. You want that one? Want that one? Sorry, the dog ate it. Alright, you're telling them everything I've had, Camper Van Tails. Can a girl have no secrets? I know. He's been on a diet and he looks really good for it. I'm going to ruin that this weekend. They've come to Auntie Pip's. When they come to Auntie Pip's, they get spoiled. You need the one with the bath in it, Syntax. Yeah. I did not have a hot chocolate. It was a virtual hot chocolate. It wasn't real. Toasty up. Did I get to the bottom of who owns the bongo? Somebody to do with the school, I think. Because Lee said he saw a woman getting into it. And it arrived in the morning and went in the afternoon after the school had closed. I think it might be one of the teachers. I think. Not my neighbours. No, they're not at all like Marmite, are they? Go figure. A full bath. Can you imagine? I would sleep in it. Imagine trying to carry all that water, though, to actually fill the bathtub. Pippa's poo tools, that was it. Not Pippa's preambulations. Preambulations is a little bit of a long word. Radio stitching time. Well, thank you so much for popping in. I'm so glad to hear your van is nearly good to go. Can't wait to see you guys on the road. Yeah, dogs are kids too. My little baby. Home alone tonight. My parents and sister went out for the night. Oh, well, thank you, Syntax. Yeah. It's nice having you guys there for company while we're in the van. We should be reading, really, but I've got all night to read, haven't I? He is. Got to see him again. Tico. Tico. Come and get it. Bye, lovelies. Darling Key, thank you for popping in. Hello, Frenchies. So how's everyone's weekend? Is it as wet and windy as this weekend? I'm hoping the weather improves by the morning. Otherwise we'll just be going home. We will. Look at you, that's mine. One more. One more. Yeah. Good boy. Lee says that if I eat crisps, I do make a lot of noise. Sorry. Oh no, not onion rings. Bye, caravanning with the cocktails. Megan, Spiky, I've seen your dogs on your videos. They're very cute. Whereabouts are you, Alex? How long have I been in my van? Just for tonight. Literally just one night. So I set off about 12:30. Went to somewhere called Seven-Acre Forest. We got a bit lost. We needed to put into Google, where am I? That should just be my standard Google, what you call it, my biggest search, where am I? I'm always putting it in because I'm always lost. And then it goes, here you are. Yay. What did I do before Google? I just wandered around aimlessly and lost. But found out where we were, and we were nowhere near the car. So we readjusted ourselves and found the car. And then we went to Avebury to see the standing stones. And then I came to find this spot that I had my eye on. To spend the night. It's a wild park up. I'm not on a campsite. Right, I'll stop munching now. Sounds like the rain has eased. Yeah, rain's always better when you don't have to go out in it. Sunny in Scotland. Yeah, you guys had the rain last week, didn't you? Like, really heavy. That's my towel. Well, I'm not hungry anymore. I am warm, actually. I have got, I'm lay on a 12 volt. It's plugged into my little thingy up there. A 12 volt heated blanket. And Tico's loving it. He's just lay on it. So I'm lay on that. And I've got my sleeping bag and a fluffy blanket. And I'm going to be toasty. Really toasty. The dog seems familiar with the sound of a hand in the bag. Well, he might be. But he's not my dog, so it's not my fault. Coventry. Ah, okay. Coventry. We were nearly going to go to Coventry. Yeah, we're not going there now. In a few weeks, we were going to do a meet-up at Coventry. Oh, I'm going to give myself hiccups. I should really be drinking tea, not Coke. Oh, yes, and I've got my hot water bottle puppy. Yeah. My little puppy, look. Tico is my little puppy dog. Look, he's my baby. Aren't you? You're lovely. He's a soppy dog. Soppy dog. You're going to be my cuddly bear, aren't you? He's like looking like, get off me, woman. Leave me alone. You not got a bottle of wine? No, I don't like wine. I don't like wine at all. No, I am a tea girl. Tea, really, all I ever drink is tea and water. It's all I ever get. I never buy any squash or juice or anything like that. It's tea and water all the time. Why are you licking me? Yep, Spog was coming to Coventry, but the location has changed. No, I don't like beer either. I don't mind a bit of vodka or a gin and tonic, but I'm not a big alcohol drinker either. So, Soppy dog. He's a jackawawa, aren't you? He's been really good, actually. He tends to bark a lot at other dogs and people and what have you. He's been very, very good today. I'm very proud of him. He'll get a gold star. Cider. Again, not a big lover of cider, but Lee's been buying all these fruit ciders, and they've not been too bad, actually. Yeah, if I was to have one gin and tonic, I would be wobbly. I'm really not. I don't drink enough for it to be good. You know, like one drink and I'm all over the shop. Apple juice, yeah. As you tell your doctor, not real apple juice then, talking cider. I don't mind apple juice and I like orange juice, but it's not something I have in the house very often. Yeah, gin. Don't mind a bit of gin. A wee dram of whiskey. See, you Scottish people, your whiskey. See, is that what it is? It's just to keep the cold out. My nan used to have a little rum toddy or whatever it was in the morning. She used to get up and have a little bit of rum. I'm sure it was rum. I think it was rum. It's so windy out there. A drink, puppy dog. So, has anyone got anything exciting planned for the weekend? I think tomorrow, get your nose out of that. That's your drink, not that one. That's my washing up bowl. Yeah, I think we're going to get up in the morning, have a bit of breakfast. And then if the weather's improved, there's something fun over there to go and have a look at, which we would like to go and see. But if it's really wet, we won't be going to see it. And I'd like to possibly meet up with a friend who's local. So she's just messaged me, so I'll have to check her message in a minute. So we might go and do that. Other than that, I think we'll drive home. Brendan's got a field trip on Monday, so he's going to be going away. I need to make sure he's got everything he needs for his field trip, so I can't be back too late. Should probably be back just after lunch, I should think. Hello, Sunaid, how are you? Yeah, I haven't done many lives, but I'm doing a live tonight from my van. From my van. Hello, bird nest. Yeah, puppies. Just been eating my crisps. I think I'm going to be on for another 15 minutes. I'll do an hour, and then I think I might get my book out and read for a bit. A drum? No, a dram. Not a drum. A whole drum of whiskey or drum of rum. God, can you imagine? Sunday? You get the joke. We're going to Sunday. You what now? I didn't get that joke. Sorry, I'm so rubbish. A gallon of hard liquor. Garrett, I reckon a gallon of hard liquor would probably kill you. It would definitely kill me. You've got your eye on that crisp packet, haven't you? Would you like the crisp packet? There you go. Do you want it? It's alright, I don't mind. Do you want it? You're looking at me as if to say, no, I can't have that. Oh, she did always call you to Sunday, didn't she? Yes, you're right, she did. To Sunday. Yeah. I did tell her that she was pronouncing it wrong, bless her. Oh, dog, you stink. It's because I'm feeding you bad food. We are so cozy in here. It is so lovely. I've got everything I need. It's like, I suppose when you made dens when you were little, I remember making dens and like, you know, that's my little area for my drinks. And this is like my little sleep area. And I used to plan it all out, and I used to really love making dens. And I suppose this is like an adult's den. Got everything I need. Except a bath. But I've got everything I need. It's all, except I'm doing it on a grown-up scale now. So I've got a real toilet. I don't have to pretend. And I've got like a real kettle, make real tea. And then when you, oh my God, when you were a kid and you used to take sandwiches and stuff, like your nan or your mum, or like my nan used to live with us. So my nan or my mum would make us sandwiches and bits, and we'd take it all in and eat it in the den. Oh, I remember doing that. Where's everybody else? What, as in my family? They're at home. Brendan's at a friend's 18th birthday party. I suspect that's going to get messy. But Dad's on duty, so I'm staying out of it. Lee and Kenzie are at home watching 3D movies. They're having a 3D movie night. And me and little dog are curled up in here. I drank a whole bottle once and slept for 3 days. I think that's called a coma. Coke Zero is much better. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. The amount of times I drink fizzy pop, I don't think it makes any difference whether I drink Coke Zero or normal Coke. Because as a general rule, I don't have it. I had it last time I was in the van, which was, what, 3 weeks ago, when I went to the fish and chip shop. And I'm having it now. But I don't drink fizzy. If I go out for a drink, I'll either have tea, water, or orange juice. So when I have Coke, I'm like, I'll just have it. Just have it. I mean, I went like 2-3 years without drinking it at all. But every now and then, I just fancy a little bit of a sugar kick. Have I heard from Laura? Yes, she's okay. Yeah, there's just some stuff going on, and she needs to put the stuff before she, you know, before YouTube, basically. She's okay. She's doing okay. She knows that you lot have all messaged, and, you know, she is very grateful. She's not replied to many messages. One, because she's had so many, I think it would take a lot of time for her, bless her, to get through them all. But also she's, like I said, she's dealing with some other stuff at the moment that just needs her attention more than YouTube. But, you know, she has been very, she said to me, she's very grateful that everyone's thinking of her. So she might be back. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Just have to see. I hope so. I hope she does come back. Okay, C-Deb. Thanks for popping in. I'm only going to be here for another 10 minutes. 18th birthday. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, I know, right? 18th birthday. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. Yeah. Could be a boozy affair. Like I said, I'm not. Actually, Brendan's very good. When it comes to drink, he'll have a few and, you know, he'll be fine. In fact, I did say the last party he went to last year for this same girl, for her 17th, he had a couple of beers or something. And I knew he'd had a drink when he got in the car. And he's actually, we had a joke because he's less autistic when he's been drinking. Who knew beer was a cure for autism? It's quite funny. Party, party, party. Yeah, he is good. I don't think he would drink too much. He's pretty good. You think I'm a dark horse? In what way? A dark horse? I don't know. Go on then. In what respect am I a dark horse? What happened to my finger? I sliced it on an apple core slicer spiraler device, making crumble last night. The Swedes. Hello, the Swedes. How are you? Thank you for popping in. Losing our rights from our sugar because of Brexit. Or losing all sorts. Well, I don't know. Who knows? Because, is Brexit ever going to happen? Who knows? Nothing is being decided. It's just, this random weirdness that's going on. Did the crumble turn out? The crumble was great. I was like, trying to hold a cloth on it while I was trying to make it. And then I had to make the crumble with one hand. Because, you have to do this. I had to do it with one hand. Because no one wants blood in their crumble. Oh, but it's such a good crumble. I had crumble for breakfast, actually. Got to have crumble for breakfast. If it's there, you've got to eat it. In that your drink of choice is vodka. Yeah, I am. Vodka. I'm a liquor girl, I suppose. Rather than I don't like beer, don't like wine. Give me a nice vodka. Brian's back. I thought you'd gone very quiet. I thought you might just be, pondering. Watching and pondering. Wait till a beautiful lady seduces him to drink. Yeah, maybe. Oh no, the B word. B word. B word? What's the B word? More squirrels. No, Brian, not squirrels. Slicer Cora. Apple Slicer Cora spiraler device. Making crumble. I'm trying to ignore the fact it's quite a deep cut. And I managed to cut the blood supply off yesterday, which helped. Stopped it bleeding. And then I caught it trying to do up my shoelace earlier on when I was going out for a walk in the forest. And before, like literally we'd parked up, we'd arrived, we parked up, and it was like, yay, put my walking boots on, made the finger bleed, and had to get my first aid kit out, literally in the car park. We'd literally been on our journey for 5 minutes and I was bleeding. So yeah, I'm kind of keeping, if I can't see it, then I can't see if it's bleeding. And if I can't see if it's bleeding, then it'll be fine, right? Fed up with Brexit. Why can't they just get it over with? There's going to be this thing in decades to come when we'll have all forgotten what Brexit was. But there will just be this ritual that we go through. It's like, I can't remember how it started, but we have to just do this thing. It's to do with a vote. And we have to say if you're in or out. And it's this thing called Brexit. It's this national holiday. And it'll just be this thing that we do. And we don't, some mythical thing that happened once. Blood crumble. Doesn't that sound delightful? Is that like Gruffalo crumble? Oh, the B word. Yeah. I need to live life in gloves. I do. I should wear gloves. I should be more careful is actually what I should do. Look, Brian, the squirrel has left my finger with a dent. Can you look? Can you see? The squirrel has left my finger with a ridge. I've got a ridge where the squirrel attacked me. And the same on the back there. I've got extra ridges. I'm a bit bored of Brexit. I think everyone's a bit bored of Brexit now. It's just becoming a farce. I didn't vote. If I'm entirely honest, if we're talking about Brexit, I did not vote because I felt that there was no official information one way or the other. So, and I'm not political, so I didn't feel I knew enough about it to make any kind of decision. So I didn't vote. So I don't care whether we're in or out. because I still don't feel there's a good enough info either way. So I'm just going to wing it, see what happens. I remember a time before the EU, you know, before we were part of it. And I remember times, you know, and I've lived through times when we've been in it. So, and both were good times. That was much of my political knowledge. You'll see why I don't talk politics. That's the extent of my knowledge. Chainmail gloves. Yeah, it should be chainmail gloves. Oh, the rain's coming down again. Scarred for life by squirrel. Yeah, that'll be a story to tell the grandkids, won't it? Nanny, why does your finger have a big lump in it? It's a squirrel's tooth. 2 rabbits, need to give them food soon. Yes, I would give them food. They like that on a daily basis. Actually, rabbits get really poorly if you don't feed them every day. I know this because my brother and my sister-in-law have a rabbit sanctuary with like a gazillion rabbits in it. Look out for the wolves. For the wolves? Waffles? Waffles? For the waffles was there? For the wolves. You've been on the whiskey. No, no wolves here. Although they're talking about reintroducing the wolves and lynxes. Although I'm pretty damn certain there's lynxes in the Chilterns near where I live. There's been too many sightings. Boo voting. Voting is for the dumb sheep. No, I think voting is good if you have enough info to vote. Didn't know I had a doggy. I do not have a doggy. This is a timeshare doggy. This is my doggy nephew. My sister, my sister-in-law and my nephew have all gone to Yorkshire and they've not taken the dogs with them because he apparently doesn't travel well, although he's been brilliant with me, and he's quite yappy. But again, he's been an angel with me, but I think it's just because it's me and him. And his big sister is Jay, who is a staffy, and she's so well behaved and so good. But she's a bit big and she gets very jealous. So if he's lay near me, she wants to be on me. But the minute he's moves off, she's not interested until he comes back. And then, you know, so we've been having this thing the last few nights while I've had them, where wherever he is, she has to be, and she's stepped on him, and she's, you know, I mean, how he's not turned around and bitten her, I don't know, because she has literally, because he's been here, and she's been lay the other side of me, you know, we've been stroking and having cuddles. Lee's been stroking her and giving her cuddles. But if she feels that he's getting a stroke or something, then she comes over and like stands on him. So she is lovely, don't get me wrong, but she's very jealous. So we're having a night away. You're with me, aren't you? If people are intelligent, nobody would vote. Oh, what's this? When pounds equal dollars, you'll notice. That round sounds awful. It's pretty strong out there. It's eased again. But it's coming down pretty heavy. When it comes down, it's coming down. Yes, vote for the Pippa Party. Let me run this country. We'd be screwed. We really would. It would be fun for a short amount of time, though. The NHS would have loads of money. Yeah. The politicians would have none. That's where all our money goes, on their high wages. And I can assure you, they would be living an everyday life like the rest of us. They would not be living these big fancy lives that they have now. That's the biggest problem. Am I having any supper? I had corn sausage patties that tasted very nice. Never had them before. They were very tasty. And I had those done in my Ridge Monkey with chopped peppers, chopped onion, and some peas. And then I sprinkled cheese on the top once I took it out, and it was delicious. Today's vlog will go up tomorrow, and you will see it on there. It was really tasty. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And Tico picked up any of the peas that escaped my plate. Do you know what? I can't spell either. I'm absolutely terrible at spelling. But yes, I liked the way you spelt wolf, because I'd like a wolf waffle. timeshare doggies. It is cute. It means that I get the whole dog thing, but I don't have the bills. I don't have the responsibility of them every day. I had a Staffy who I adored. I had him he died at 12 and he was 14 months when we got him. No, he died when he was 11 and he was 14 months when we got him. So we got him just after we moved into the house we're in now, when Brendan was about 2, maybe 3. No, I think he was 2 when we got the dog. And he was lovely, hard work, full on, bouncy Staffy. But he was adorable and he was so lovely, so good with the kids, just absolutely adored him. He was my dog. He followed me everywhere. He was my shadow. But having a dog is a tie. And just coming out with Tico today, just thinking about things like, you know, I can't take him into shops with me. There's a lot of things I can't do if I've got him with me. And also he's not great with other people and dogs. So if I could do something that required sitting outside or leaving him outside while I went in and got something, that's probably not doable for him either. And I think because I think about everyone else, like I've always got the kids and stuff, I think when I come away in the van, as a general rule, it's about me and nobody else. I don't have to think about anybody else. I do what I want when I want in my time frame, which is actually really novel for me because I've always either been a nanny or a mum or a childminder and done everything for everybody else. So it has been a bit different coming out with him. He's good company. I have enjoyed having him. And he's very cuddly. I do enjoy my cuddles with him. But I wouldn't want another dog full time of my own. Yeah, I could run the world. Well, we'll just start with here. Make Pippa the queen. Apparently I'm a princess. Blind View says I'm a princess. Staffies are great dogs. I do love Staffies. They are really lovely. They are the nanny dog. Terriers in general. See, he is part Yorkshire Terrier, part Jack Russell. No, part Jack Russell, part Chihuahua. He is a Jackawawa. They are a big commitment. Yeah, this is it. I do love him. You know, but I wouldn't take on another dog of my own. I wouldn't. Not now. Maybe in years to come. I don't know. But like I said, I've just spent so much time looking after everybody else that I've reached this time in my life and think it's time to do what I want when I want. And dogs are like kids. So, hello Rebecca, how are you? Queen Pippa sounds too much more illustrious. Yes, we'll start with princess and then we'll move to queen, shall we? Now rule the world. Pippa is the queen. I'm the queen of my little world, my little mushroom kingdom. Let me show you my mushrooms again. Pippa, queen of the mushroom kingdom. Sleeping under my mushrooms tonight with my puppy dog. See? Pippa's mushroom kingdom. With my lights. So cozy in here. Jackawawa. Should have been in Star Wars, yeah. Jackawawa. Pulled his tail, ears, poking in the eye. Oh, bless him. I was always told Jack Russells were nippy and yappy, and he is yappy and he can be nippy. But all the Jack Russells that I've met have always been lovely. It has been ages, hasn't it, Rebecca? It has. I haven't done a live stream in a very long time. Well, that's a lie. I did it about 3 weeks ago when I was out in the van. But before that, it would have been a long time. Yeah, there's been no other Queen Pippas, has there, Syntax? Pippa the First. I think I have illusions of grandeur. Apparently I've got a promotion, Blind Views. Yeah. Yeah. I've been made to a queen now. Apparently so. You are still here, are you? Lurking. Magic mushrooms, yeah. My little magic kingdom. Oh, you're drawing and listening. Okay, I'll let you off. As long as you now know I'm queen. Actually, I prefer to be princess. Wow, that's bad luck. Getting run over twice. Poor little thing. Guess that would calm him down. Right, I'm just looking at the time. I've been on for 1 hour and 5 minutes. I think I need a cup of tea. I think I might need to read my book. I think I might need to try and do a bit of editing so that it's all ready to go up tomorrow. What do we think, people? A higher rank than queen? I don't think there is there? She's kind of the big boss, isn't she? I need time for myself. It's just nice being here. Like I said, doing what I want when I want. Not having to worry about anyone else. Not having to clean up after anybody else. Except for myself. That is what I'm finding about this whole van thing. It's a time to be like selfish. Just do what I want when I want. It's really nice. I think Princess Pippa sounds better. It's alliteration. Higher than Queen Boris. Oh, Boris was actually RMP, and yeah, he was one of his minions. I can't remember what they called, his PA, whatever it was. Used to live in the village, so Boris was often waltzing around my village. Actually, he only lived down the road, so that's probably why he's waltzing around the village. Came to the school once as well. He was very supportive of our village school. And then he got all big boots. Big boots Boris. Tea, book, nap. Yeah, that sounds good, doesn't it? I'm hanging out in my camper in Wiltshire. I'm having a night away. So Rebecca, we went to, I don't know if you've got my Instagram. I don't know if you look at my Instagram. We went to a forest, Tika and I. And then we went to Avebury to look at the stones. Now we are currently still in Wiltshire, in the van, hanging out. Good night, Syntax. Thank you for popping in. I think I need to stand a little longer. I can't stay on too long because I need a wee. And since the toilet is literally just over there, I can't really wee while I'm online. No one needs to hear that. Tea, book and sleep. Yeah, you see, when you're not married or you're not with someone, then you can do whatever you want whenever you want. But I went from nannying to being a mum, and then being a mum and a childminder. So all of my life pretty much has been around, you know, looking after everybody else, doing what everyone else needs done, you know, what's easier for the majority than what I want. And that's part of the thing. You know, the amount of times Lee said to me that he's not interested in going to see a waterfall or going inland on a holiday. He likes to go to the sea. He doesn't, there's places he's got no, like Scotland, got no interest in going. And I want to go and see all these things. And he's just always says to me, well, you go do it. You go do it. You go do it. So that's what, first of all, I started thinking, well, I'll just do it in my car. I'll just go in my car and I'll sleep in my car. And I tried it once. And it was not going to happen. It was not good. It was freezing cold. It was uncomfortable. It was just a nightmare. And I couldn't do this. I couldn't pull up at the side of the road and sleep in my car the way I am with my van. You know, having my toilet over there, being able to make myself a cup of tea, my lights, my comforts, stretched out. Couldn't do that in my car. So now I've got the van, I can do all those things that I want to do, and he can do what he wants to do while I'm away. So him and Kenzie are having a 3D movie night, which means they will be downstairs with the surround sound on, booming, watching their movies without me there telling them to turn it down. I do feel sorry for my neighbours. I really do. But it's not my problem. I'm doing what I want. I am so cosy and comfy. It is all that Coke. It's probably why I need a wee, all that Coke and tea. Hello, Brett. I was just going to go. I need a wee. You cool people stop coming in and talking to me. Should have kept your hand on your flower and stayed free from a hand on my flower. I have not heard that phrase before. Love it. Oh. No, if I hadn't met my man, I wouldn't have my boys. And I wouldn't have my man, and he's lovely. So, gotta do like a night away from them occasionally. No, I don't have a bucket, Brett. I have a porta potty. Better than a bucket. It's lovely, and it sits just over there. And my van is tall enough that I can sit on my bed and still go for a wee on my porta potty and not hit my head on the ceiling. It's very nice. Everything I need is just in this block here. My kettle, my toilet, my blankets, everything. Look, Brett. Look what I've got. Sorry, Chico. Look what I've got. There's a little puppy dog. Doesn't he look knocked that I've just woken him up? I'm going to do what I want. You have a she shed. Yeah, I see. I had my little caravan at the bottom of my garden, but it's still too close to home. People can find me. Ooh la la, you have a posh pee-pee. I do have posh pee-pee. Quaver Flavour, hello. Go forth and pee, my child. He's actually been out for his wee in the pouring rain. He doesn't use... I need to train him to use the toilet. No, I haven't got a puppy. He's my timeshare puppy. It's Tico, my sister's dog. What are you eating? What are you chewing? Yeah, yeah. If you puke, I will not be impressed. Have a drink. Look, there's your water. Right, it's no good. I need the toilet. I'm going to go and read my book. And have a wee. And make myself a cuppa before I go to bed. And brush my teeth. Need to brush my teeth. Right, you lovely lot. Thank you so much for watching. Tonight's vlog will come tomorrow. Oh, Imogen. I'm going now. I need a wee. Oh, you guys, you got to go and check out Imo and Izzy's vlogs. I'm loving her vlogs. We're like new vlog partners, me and her. She's like cool. She like we watch each other's vlogs and we like comment down below. See, I'm doing it. Comment down below your thoughts. Oh, you got a present for me? Have you, Brett? I'm supposed to be going. I had better go then. I do need a wee. Right. Goodbye. I love you all. You're all awesome and amazing. Tico, say goodbye. Say goodbye to your fan. Bye. Yeah. Right. Bye, people. I haven't got a van TV. No. No TV in my van. Just this. Go already. I'm going. Night. Night, Chris.